My first time to Tampa was a Planet Earth tour in '96. Joey Bass, Caesar Singh, you know, all the old school Earth guys. And I remember specifically though, we were there for a demo, and it was just like nowadays, when you go to a Tampa demo, it's like barely any kids, and the locals are ripping harder than us. But I remember back then, Little Reynolds was there, and like the Birdhouse crew was there, it was rad. What was my first one, dude? It was right when I turned pro, dude. Yeah, no, I do remember. The first time I just was like, I was gonna try to switch flip over the pyramid, over the box, whatever, and I tried it my whole run. And I remember Ed Slago come up to me like kind of embarrassed for me. He gave me a big hug. But at the same time, you realize why you go there. Everyone's having fun. That might have been the first time when I realized, like, man, seeing everyone rooting for each other, seeing everyone clap, seeing like completely different styles of skateboarding, and it's all just like, you know, wow, everyone is, we're all just skateboarders, you know, and they're all friends. I didn't know everyone were friends, you know. I remember whatever, like Mike Peterson, just tornado around the place, you know, like killing it. And then next up, Stevie Williams, and the way he skates, and it's just as amazing, you know, like he skates it so differently and doing his thing, and like seeing everyone cheer the same way as like someone flying around to like Stevie doing this, popping a switchback 180, you know, like. And that's different than any contest, because most contests are what, invite only, or like only the pros fly out to Europe. And that was like this, it felt like your skate park at home where everyone's just like piled in, sweaty, like doesn't, you know, there's a little viewing area, but it's like everyone's piled around the decks and just skating, you know. 99% of the day you're just watching and seeing like Wade Spire, and then seeing like Mike York's from, you know. I mean, seeing Phil Shao rip that place, you know, Jehovah like that, and then to Billy Lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember watching Billy Lane say like, whoa, who's this kid, you know? There's so many people that, you know, stood out, and especially as an amateur, you know, like whether it's their style or just they're just completely destroying it. Elijah's a good example, because I went to like a couple AM contests, saw him in person. It was like, who's that kid? And I heard he was like 11, he was 6'4", whatever. But anyways, yeah, I remember, I think Elijah might have won, and that was around the time we were talking about him for chocolate. Obviously people have their raw talent and they're gonna do what they do, but Tampa's a good stepping stone for a lot of amateurs, you know. Oh, you want to talk about my best year? I made it to the finals. I forgot what year it was, maybe 2001. Qualified 11th maybe, and then got 9th in the finals. I remember telling Schaefer, like, I'm not gonna enter again, because I'll never beat 9th, so I'm just gonna like come and support and skate. But then you see someone like Busenitz, say, who you never know what he's gonna do at all. I think it might have been last year. I saw him show up the night before the contest, right when they were closing, drop in, and just did like a 10-minute run. That was, he improv the whole time. It was just so natural and awesome. And then the next day during his run, he shows up right before his heat, no practice. He doesn't, I think he does it on purpose. I don't know if you interviewed him, but I want to know that actually. I think Tampa, to me, if you win, if you qualify and all that, cool, that's bonus. That's like that's a rad feeling, you know? But more or less it's supporting a contest like that that's been going on for longer than any other contest, and to keep it alive. It's very important. It matters more than any other contest to me. Skatepark of Tampa, Tampa in general, Brian Schaefer, Ryan Clemens, Rob Miernick, thank you so much for what you do, and happy anniversary.
My man Festo, my man A+, and my man O, you know he's dope. And right now, you know, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little hectic out there. But right now, you know, we gonna up you on how we just chill.
Down the 7 digits, call up Bridget, her man's a midget. Plus she got fringe Cardiel was like, dude, Andy, fly off that fucking ramp, that quarter pipe, land on the rail, and then slam it to fakie rock.
When I should have been phased all the way out, I was phased right back in. You know, I won the contest.